Hello everyone, welcome once again to another Amigos play. I'm Aaron, and it's been a while. But tonight we've got a new game to look at. This one's called Jungle Strike. Jungle Strike, a game that features a chopper blowing the crap out of stuff. My kind of game. I like that opening sequence right there. Yeah. You know you're in for something. This is the CD32 release we're looking at tonight, somewhere in the Pacific. We gotta have a look at this because these are always gold. And so, what a beautiful scene we're looking at here as the story unfolds. A lovely desert island, or not a desert island, a lovely tropical island, and you know there's trouble brewing when you see a dude looking through a binoculars. See what he's up to here. Okay, zoning in. There's some bebopping going on. Oh, that can't be good. Oh my, nuclear war. You've got a Saddam-looking guy here and a greasy-looking dude. Impressive. Ha. He's still got his nuclear connections, and you can see that these guys are talking over. This has got to be a deal. Destroying Washington, D.C. Well, I can get behind that. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, look at this. Digitized graphics-ish. News reporter. HNN. So they've gone a little further than usual in this opening. I've not played the non-CD32 one, so here we go. He's getting the call from the general, sure as I'm sitting here. Captain, there's been an incident. Just saw it. Someone showing off. You know you've got this. This is going to be one of those battle-hardened flyboys that's going to drive the chopper. A story that writes itself, straight from the 80s. Even though this game came out in the 90s. Let's load this sucker up. Got our co-pilot. We got ready to go. Now, this bad boy came out in 1994, actually, from our good friends at Ocean. They've done it again. This is a sequel to a previous game in the series, the first, I guess, called Desert Strike. And at least we're going somewhere more lush. Up the briefing. Let's see what we've got going on here. Ah! Well, unfortunately, Congress did cut funding for NASA about 8 years ago, but it's coming back. Imperial Yacht. Sweet. I like our guy. He's got his feet up on the desk. But this is a lengthy intro. Toy boat. Oh, God. This guy... Now, wow, that's a hell of a satellite. They've got an angle from... They've got an angle from the side. If they're going to say this is... It looked almost like a Saddam character in a... Let's see if they beam in here. Surprised they didn't put any sort of audio in here, but maybe there was some kind of audio that got ripped out of this CD32 release to put it on the Amiga WHD load here. Look at this guy. This guy, man, his men freed him from Florida. Impressive. Ivan Kilbaba. Oh no. I believe he's the son. That's what they're saying of the guy from the first game. Makes sense. Should have known he was involved in this. So we've got the Super Comanche attack chopper. I like it. Oh my god. This guy's so full of crap. Good. I was afraid this was going to be easy. My buddy was in the Air Force. If you put your feet up on a general's desk, they would be taken away. Oh, I see. So they're trying to blow up things in D.C. We've got to take them down. No sweat. God. I'm just ready to fire up this chopper. I've had enough of this crap. This is one long intro. We're waiting. I guess at this point we're loading. There we go. Alright, finally. Now, I've played the original Desert Strike long ago. I've not played this one. Let's see what we've got here. Got our okay. One thing about these strike games, you'll notice if you play them, is they control like if you've ever played the Atari 2600 game Tank, these things they control like that. You rotate the helicopter left and right, but you can only go forward if you're pushing up, and you go backwards if you're pushing back. So it doesn't really matter what direction you're looking. It's very disorienting. Now, you can see why they would do it. It gives you the ability to simulate the things a chopper could do. For example, back up while firing, right? And you couldn't do that if you just moved up, down, left, right in the normal control pattern. I don't know who this guy is, but bye. Okay. Oh, yeah. This shtick. So when you blow up cars, or sometimes even places, they will drop stuff occasionally, and you get this like a fishing hook that comes out the bottom. I guess that's what your co-pilot's back there doing. He's operating the grappler. So, I believe we're supposed to drive around town and blow up terrorists. Okay, so I'm already saying that Washington was looking kind of lame here. There's not a lot of... I'll tell you what, having been to Washington a few times, it's never this not congested. Except for the car blowing up, I'm not seeing a single car or person, which is kind of goofy. It's weird just to drive around these. I mean, the first one you were in the desert and you just had groups of people walking around. This is a town, a huge town. There'd be some stuff here. Okay, a gas station. Oh, there's some barrels here. I noticed that also, like, I wonder why they didn't put the stupid gauges on the screen. Now, I remember that these games had like a menu, a map screen that's got all the information on it. What a pain in the butt. I never liked that. There's plenty of room here to put your ammo up. There's another sucker. Time to die. Yeah, he didn't have nothing. Anyway, as I was saying before, this was developed by an outfit called Hyperial Software Developments. I don't think they did anything else for the Amiga except for this game. This was their only effort. So I guess say what you will about that. This game for the Amiga was supposed to actually be one of the better ones of this particular title. This game came out on everything, on the Mega Drive / Genesis, the regular Amiga, the non-CD32 version. You know, it's just the ECS, the SNES, and the Game Gear. Game Boy had a version. The PlayStation Portable had a version, and DOS. Now, I read somewhere that the DOS version of this has a full intro on it with actors and whatnot. So we didn't get that, unfortunately. But hopefully, it doesn't play better. I doubt it would. Gonna refuel here. Of course, wish I could remember which key this was. I've been pressing random keys here trying to get it to come up. Seems like the first one, it was a real oddball key. It was like one of the function keys or something. I'm going to click around here and see if I can't figure it out. Otherwise, we'll have no idea. Well, I don't know what the heck it is. So. Heck with it. We'll just blow crap up. Now, I haven't seen any terrorists. And I have not seen any terrorist acts. I'm not 100% sure the people we killed were probably just people that happened to be driving around. That would explain the lack of people. Oh, hello! Oh, there's a little glitch in there. Should have known it. The terrorists are driving the hippie bus. Just like the Libyans in Back to the Future. Alright, let's see if we can ebb over here and see if we catch... Now, these guys are definitely shooting back. Strange little glitch there. You get that a little every once in a while on some of these HDLOs. Okay, so here they come again. Man, they really cornered the market on these VW bugs, or VW vans. Now this is, gosh, what is this? This is an actual monument right there. cannot remember for the life of me which one that is. Alright, here's another one of these sucks. So I got missiles on this one. I've been basically... Oh, son of a gun. Well, it looks like it started me where... I like how you spin in. It's funny, you can't go very high in this. So you can fly over these fences and whatnot, but if you hit buildings, you bang off of them, which is always funny. Okay, well, I guess there's more terrorists, so that probably means there are more monuments around here somewhere. Let's blow the crap out of this. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least something happened there. I like having the multiple button support. This town, though, you know, I said I've been to Washington, and Washington is not this green. I can tell you that right now. In fact, it's not green. The only... Oh, look at you. This, I don't know who you are, but you got to be a terrorist. And that Buick. Washington's is your... there's really two Washington D.C.s if you've never been to the States. You've been to Washington. You've got your... really, there's three. You got your monument stuff. Your Washington Monument, your Lincoln Monument, all that jive. And then you've got the city proper, which has the, you know, all your normal city stuff. And I'll tell you, Washington is an odd city. It's dangerous. It can be dangerous downtown. It's got problems. It's always had problems as a city. My buddy lived near there, and it's, yeah, he agreed. He got the heck out of there. So, I mean, it's not, I mean, every city's got its problems, but Washington is not this stark. I mean, this is not, I mean, even like, I'm trying to think of a place that would look like this. Just, no city in America has this much greenery in it. Even like Charleston, South Carolina, didn't have this much. So we're going to start looking around these. Oh, here we go. Okay. You suckers trying to screw with that? Alright. Now we're... Whoa, look at that. That looks like the strategic attack vehicle from Stripes. Whatever that thing was called. The big, huge Winnebago. We got two of them. They must have stolen them. Well, I think we cleared all those out. Let's see, look around here. Cursory glass. Another one. Those graphics glitches, that's a real pain. That's a real bummer about that. This game, you know, I was looking at it before I fired this thing up. And, oh, come on. And this game, you know, was pretty well received back in the day when it was released. It did real well on the consoles, and on the Amiga, it got 90% out of Amiga CD Gamer, CD32 Gamer, that poor magazine, and Amiga format, it gave it like an 82. CU Amiga gave it a 86. Those are pretty good scores, you know. Some of these missions get pretty in depth, as I recall. I mean, they're multifaceted, generally. And I read that in this one you get to use different vehicles, including a jet, which that's kind of neat. This engine is a cool engine. I was reading before I played it that they said this was originally it was going to be a some sort of Matchbox car flight simulator, I guess, or you know. And I guess that got scrapped, and so they took the engine and just. I wonder if I can land here. I can't remember how to do it. I got to look at these buttons here. But apparently they scrapped that engine, and they were like, well, let's do something with it. So they ended up using this as the engine. This is sort of a, what would you say, pseudo, it's like a 2.5D, you know, sort of affair. But it's going to kill everything. There's Maul. Look at that, stumbled right on him. More of these Super Winnebagos. It's, you know, it's got there's a charm to it. And this, I mean, they made a bunch of these games. I mean, they didn't all come out on the Amiga, but they made like Urban Strike, and of course they had the first one. I know Soviet Strike was one, and I believe there was one called like Nuclear Strike. They came out, and I remember that My buddy had a Genesis, and he liked these games, and so he had like a couple of these, and we used to go rent them occasionally, back when you could do that. So I've played this a lot more than Genesis, but I did have this. I played the first one on my Amiga 1000 quite a bit. Excuse me, it was on the 500. Let's see here. Well, we're moseying along here. I've got to find this key. It's driving me nuts. Maybe we killed everybody. It is sort of unfortunate that they don't have that traffic on here. You know, or a lot like bystanders would be fun. Okay. I'm gonna tap some keys here, ladies and gentlemen. See if I can find them. That's what you get for not reading the docs, eh? Who wants to read the docs in a game like this? Go kill now. That's the docs. With an intro like that, they should have mentioned the in-game key. Okay, well, I've tried every key. Let's try the function keys here. See what that's. I know some of you that own this game are screaming at me. Let's see if we can find one here. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Hello. Gosh, what is that? F6. Okay, so we did that part. We got that one done. Terrorist activity, man. Status. Gosh, we got car bombs. A motorcade. Now see this screen here with the. Oh, look at the fuel. Jeez. That's not good. Okay, so I mean that's a good map. But good lord, you need to have that armor and gas or fuel. That needs to be on the main menu there. I'm not going to get too far. It's just all right. We found some terrorists here, shooting some ground air missiles. Whoop! There goes their headquarters. Big hole blown in the side. I don't remember seeing these guys. I must not have passed this way. Or maybe I'm sure you have to do the first mission before this one pops. Alright, let's see if we can head over to their next venue. I've got to be close to running out of gas. Oh my god. I'm completely out of fuel. Well, I think we're in trouble, and there it is. Well, I think we're going to call it there. I enjoyed that, guys. That's fun. I think this is a good game. It's fun. It's a nice diversion. Next time I just go in here and just wreak havoc on DC and be the hell with the missions. I used to do that all the time with Desert Strike. It was very gratifying. Anyway, this is Aaron with the Amigos. I hope you enjoyed that. You guys have a nice evening. Until next time, adios.